Hi student, let's start new topic. Second chapter is our numerical integration. So as you know what is integration, you have earlier done in class 11 integration, that is called analytic way of finding integrations. But here we will do numerical integration, which is a technique of calculating the approximate numerical value of a definite integral, okay, where fx is not completely known. Definite integrals means a to b fx dx. This is your definite integration. And if you are asked to find f of x dx, any function f of x dx, then it is called, where limit is not there, it is called indefinite integration. So integration are of two types. One is definite and indefinite integration. Here in this chapter we will deal with only definite integration. Okay. So what is numerical integration? It is a technique or tool of calculating the approximate numerical value of a definite integration, that is a to b fx dx, where fx is not completely known, but we are given the values of the function for a set of equidistant value of x. Okay, that means this table is given to you, x fx. Okay, this table is given to you, these values are given to you. Utilizing this table, you need to find this integration. Here the limit is a to b, so this value will be a and this is your b, lower limit, upper limit. So this range, within this range the values of functions are given to you. Now with the help of the numerical integration you can find the integration. Okay. There are three methods of finding integration. First one is trapezoidal. Trapezoidal rule. Second one is Simpson's 1/3 rule. And the third one is Simpson's 3/8 rule. So three methods are there, three techniques are there of finding numerical integration. Here the derivation is not there, direct formulas are there. All these three formulas are derived from the general quadrature formula that we will do afterward. Okay. Now look at here, when it is applicable, trapezoidal rule, when n is a multiple, when n is a multiple of 1. That means what is n? If this is your x fx, suppose the values are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Here some values 19, 21, 25, 27, 29 suppose. Okay. This is your table. So if you are asked to find the integration of fx dx, that means function form is unknown to us and the limit is 0 to 10, 0 to 10, lower limit is 2, upper limit is 10. So if you are asked to find this, which formula is applicable here? So for that, trapezoidal rule is applicable here because it n should be multiple of 1. What is n? N is the number of parts, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ordinates are there. These are called the ordinates and these are called the parts. From here to here, 1 part, 2 part, 3 part, 4 parts. So there are 4 parts, that means n is equal to 4. But ordinates, how many ordinates are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ordinates and 4 parts. Okay. So n should be multiple. 4 is a multiple of 1, so we can apply trapezoidal rule here. For Simpson 1/3 rule, we need to check n is a multiple of 2 or not. if it is a multiple of 2, we can apply. So here n is 4, n is a multiple of 2, we can apply Simpson's 1/3 rule also here. Now in the Simpson's 3/8 rule, it should be multiple of 3, n should be multiple of 3. So we need to check n is a multiple of 3 or not. So here it is 4, which is not multiple of 3, so we cannot apply Simpson's 3/8 rule here. So hope it is clear. So in our next video, I will explain trapezoidal rule. Okay, thank you.